Hello, my lovely souls. If you know me, you know that I usually post on TikTok and I share my ideas, but today I had a really long thought and I think I cannot keep it short. So I have to post a YouTube video, and I didn't expect my first YouTube video to look like this. But we're going to do it, even though I don't have a microphone, and I told myself I first want to have a microphone and then I can post. But I think this is just procrastination and excuses, so I'm just gonna start. So I had a conversation with my boyfriend the other day, and we talked about how men and women love differently, and I wanted to know why. If you know me, you know I always want to know why. And like, I was sitting in silence and I was just reasoning, and I had a crazy thought and I wanted to share this with you. So first of all, I know about the Hermetic law, as above, so below. It just states that everything that happens in a bigger reality also happens in a smaller reality, and the other way around. So you can apply things that happen in the bigger picture to things that happen in a smaller picture, and the other way around. So I actually applied a human relationship between a man and a woman to the womb and the sperm. So a woman, when she is born, already has a certain amount of egg cells within herself. Even before she is born, she already has that fixed amount of eggs that she has within herself, and every month she bleeds out one of the eggs. But she's already complete, so she already has that whole amount. A man, on the other hand, regenerates the sperm cells every day, so he produces new sperm and he also loses sperm, but this happens every day. So he doesn't have a fixed amount of sperm cells that he generates, he just regenerates every single day, you know what I mean? So but the point of the sperm is to reach an egg, so that the sperm actually has a direction and can grow into something, because the sperm is just potential, and if it doesn't reach an egg, it's lost potential. So when a woman and a man are in a relationship, it's like the sperm finally reaching the womb, which is the woman. So the sperm is finally has the sense of direction. It's not lost potential anymore. So this is crazy, because my boyfriend, before he met me, he's so in peace with himself. Like, he doesn't need anybody else, and I'm the same. I don't need anybody else. We're already complete, you know what I mean? Because many people go into a relationship because they feel like they lack something, and they feel like the other person could fill the void within them. You know, this is not what you should do. Okay, first you have to be complete, and then out of this abundance that you have, you can love another person, not because you expect that person to fill the void within you. Okay, so he already felt complete, but now that we're together, he told me he feels like there like he can't even imagine life without me. There is no life without me, you know? And like, I love him, but I love him differently, because I feel like women are feel complete. I feel complete. I feel like, you know, if he would leave me, I would probably not be with any other guy, okay? He's my man. But like, I would be okay. I can love him from a distance, you know what I mean? As long as he's okay, I'm okay. And that's it, you know, it's okay. I would probably cry a bit, but that's fine, you know, life goes on. Oh my god, I hope he doesn't see this. Okay, but he told me he would die. He told me, no, this is not possible. So he doesn't even consider it. Like, he doesn't like it when I make no, I don't make jokes about this. Don't make jokes about this, okay? But like, he doesn't like to even talk about this. Like, for him, this is not an option. And this is very attractive, by the way. I like this. Anyways, so I was thinking maybe it's because when a woman and a man, when a relationship, when they go through a breakup, it's like a miscarriage. So the woman loses the sperm, basically. And for the woman, it's not as hard as for the man in a way, because she loses her egg cell every month. So I think this is also why we feel so sad sometimes when we're on our period or before our period, because we actually, it's like a miscarriage. We lose this egg that's a part of us. You know what I mean? Your kid, your future kid, is already in you. You know what I mean? This is crazy, because everything you feel and think, this is what your baby, your future child, also feels and experiences. So everything shapes your future child. So anyways, that's not what I wanted to talk about, but like, we are already prepared in a way because we know this feeling. But a miscarriage is heavier, so you have to do it longer. It's not like a period, it's, you have to do it longer, and it's emotionally and everything more, like everything more intense and crazy, you know? So it takes a bit longer, but after this, you're okay. You know what I mean? So women usually, when a man and a woman break up, women usually take some time in the beginning and they cry, you know, all that stuff, you know, they go through the whole emotions, and then they're over it. They're over it. Everything is fine again, you know? But a man, so the sperm, actually, it's like a death, because the sperm just gets lost, you know. It's death for them. So usually you can see when a man goes through a breakup with a woman he really really loved, suddenly he hits the gym, he goes monk mode completely, you know what I mean? So maybe it feels like death to them. I know this because, like, you know, it's death. So so you know, you had this, like, the sperm had this whole vision, because with the womb, with the egg, you have direction now, you have a purpose, you know. But like, when this potential gets lost again, you're like, this whole thing is gone. Like, the version of him that he saw himself with the woman is gone. This is why a woman can either break or make you, because she is that potential. She has this space for your potential for a man, so she can build him so much, or she can break him, like I said. But like, when he goes through a breakup, many men also don't realize within the first 2 weeks, like they're just, you know, they don't mind, you know. But like, after a month, suddenly, all of a sudden, they feel so much pain, and they feel like, oh, take me back, please, you know what I mean? Sorry, not all men, okay, but many men. And I think it's because of this, the miscarriage takes some time, and the sperm doesn't necessarily know about this, because the womb, like, the sperm is within the womb, so a woman already knows even before they break up. So she has time to prepare, you know, she has time to get over it even before they break up. But a man, he has to wait until the miscarriage is done, over, you know, and then it hits him. And this is why he realizes it way later than a woman, what he lost, you know what I mean? Not in all cases, in some cases, but it makes so much sense to me. But here is the crazy part, because when a woman goes through a miscarriage, the cells, a part of the DNA of the baby, will forever stay in her womb. And those cells will be used for her heart. That means a part of the man will always be within that woman. And it makes so much sense to me to apply that to a relationship, because when a woman goes through a breakup, he will always be a part of her. He shapes her in a way. So, believe it or not, but this man will always be a part of her. So yeah, this was my thought process. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you could find some truth. If you have more in your mind, more ideas, let me know in the comment section. I told one friend of mine about this, and he was like, oh my god, that's so crazy. And I also told my boyfriend about this, and he also saw some truth in it. And yeah, I just wanted to share this with you, and I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, or a good night like me. And see you in the next one.